Rob here. We're looking in your shoulder. The first thing we're going to look at is your biceps tendon. And this is that tendon that comes down and attaches just above your bony cup. And you can see here, this thing is pretty arthritic. It's pretty shredded. We're going to clean that up and see what we're left with. Here's what we call the posterior labrum, and that's frayed. Here's what we call the axillary recess, the pouch underneath your shoulder. This is the bony cup. Now, under here is the undersurface of your rotator cuff, and the good news is that looks pretty good here. Excuse me. We'll look here at the humeral head. I'm going to come through here and look at what we call the anterior superior triangle. And you've got some flaps and some shredding going on there. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean up this biceps tendon. I'm going to be very careful not to take any tissue that, here you go, Craig, take that camera. Come on the other side of me. Huh? There we go. I'm going to be very careful not to be very, very cautious with taking any tissue that's viable. But you can see here, you just got a beat up shoulder. This is from all that climbing you've been doing. It's from all that living you've been doing. Thermal, take this please. Now, we have a rule of thumb where if this tendon is more than 50% shredded, we do a biceps tenodesis, which is to tie it down in the front part of your shoulder. I'm very conservative about that. So here I'm pulling it down in the groove. Look here, Bill. See, this is from climbing. So this is a heat instrument. It looks like he's lifted it off to some degree there, huh? Why are we putting a baggie on this pedal? You blunt, Krieger? Try to sneak around this side. Now this has a, not only does this tether the biceps, Frank, but it provides some rotational stability. It also depresses the humeral head, so there's some very important functions that this tendon plays other than just the obvious. Look here, Bill. So, you know, I'm just trying to see the difference. Just trying to stabilize some of these fibers, and I would say you probably, you got some pretty fair attrition here. Now look here in the front, it's got the same thing going on. See this here, Lindsay? This will hurt him, that little fraying area there. The little fibers can catch. So that looks more like a normal tendon. I'm going to come in here. Sometimes we'll tether this down. If we've got something to tether. I have a probe trigger. It's really not pulled off. It's just kind of worn. You know, here you just got that mobility going on there. I wonder if it fits there with